I have been already destroying Scotty program here in America. You know, it's hard to be traditional like here in America since they're used to recognizing religion as their thing and all. You got America's Pride and Prejudice going on. They've got Good Morning Conformity. You think that's for drugs? No, actually it's static, electrical, and conductive. So is my guitar. Did you know that static electricity rules your DNA? Did you know that basically, if I want to create the death beam like Nikola Tesla, it has to be static electrical. With the proper transfer medium, I can desecrate the entire population of Earth, just for the North and South Pole alone. Do the science. It takes a lot of energy, but if you kind of use it as a spark gap, you can kind of skip a couple of rules. But anyway, why destroy a planet? That's the real question. Why would someone say something, not what? To the how. How is it said? That's prejudice more. That's even more prejudice than the what. If you ain't got a real why, then why the fuck you alive, man? You gotta justify that? I hope not, because I'm just breathing. And people don't get this. They see one side of the coin, and realize there's two sides of the coin. It's hard to compensate with people who only see one side of the coin at a time. That's like me, I can sit here and announce my official business. U.S. officially trying to get $2. For what? Well, it's either I'm trying to U.S. officially get $2, or I can get $27 for medicinal tonic. Do the math. Anyway, as far as anything else goes, people don't realize that shit evaporates, do they? You know, I guess they have too many dry ass out here. Don't worry about that. Oh, go figure. I've got a phone call coming in as I'm making a goddamn phone call as I'm trying to find out whose motherfucking ass little fucking snitch ass bitches want to fucking play next. If I snitch you out after you mislead the police, that ain't snitching, bitch. That ain't even a snitch. That's me saying, no. Everyone's on the same boat, me too. You want to mislead the police after you got misled? I got official documentation and I'm an international. Yeah, what do you think I'm gonna do? Everybody in trouble. First. Not just me. I'm not the odd one out. That's called segregation. Now you want to demonize me. Now it's prejudice. Now you're a racist. Now you're a fucking racist. That's what I said. I'm on YouTube. Don't worry about it, you personally. But if that map does any sense to you, you're a fucking racist. Because you should see me after goddamn midsummer. It goes from, here's a coffee dude, to get the fuck out of here. That's half as bad as when we grew up and suddenly we go from preteen to teenager. So. And suddenly everyone looks at you like you're an automatic klepto or an automatic thief as a kid. You're just coming of age, you're going from those 10-year-old limits up to the 11 and 12, and suddenly the character just is looking at you like, are you paying for all that candy I just saw you grabbing? Like, checking the wrappers for the special foilies, man. Still a kid, what's your problem? Well, since I've already been playing my fingers like raw up in this bitch for a $2 for nothing, effectively. And by the way, I normally get something to eat, coffee, and maybe a beer to shove it off with at the end of it. But you think beer and you're automatically Pride and Prejudice. You don't even know what a beer is. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what beer's made out of. Pop quiz. No, this is your final test. This is your final exam, American shits. You don't even know what a fucking beer is. You're too busy with your MADs. D's. You know, your double D's with your MAs? Do the math. There's no brain cell left in this world. Well, guess what? That's real alcohol. You want some alcohol? Go drink some Natty Ice. I'll go get me a nice hops. A lager. And if I want to pay for an NA version of that, just to get away from your Pride and Prejudice, I had to pay literally $6 a can for something like that, if not more. If I wanted a 6-pack of NA, true tonic, herbal tonics, bring the book out. Throw it at all of you. Maybe someone will throw it to the next person even. See, Pride and Prejudice, which you automatically assume is a problem out in this world. That's why there's no free speech, because you're too busy thinking you know what people are saying. I think it's a fucking miracle you understand each other at all. That's the best way of saying I think you only think you know that you think you thought that thought. Don't need to go there with it. Anyway, you don't even know what a thought is. So shut the fuck up. It's a theory. You could be wrong. And that's what you get for thinking. You want your penny's worth now? Or my 2 cents? If we get one more penny, we can go to a golf course. It's an old school joke. In the meantime, I already owe the next round on someone else's, but then again, we kind of got the race done. So that happens. I play out here at Starobodinsky and Trush therapist. I might as well be getting paid for being your therapist, Toledo, per hour. Or per word. No, I'm just spitting mad, real shit for nothing. Don't worry about it. The rest of the world will profit. You won't. And then the rest of the world will invade Toledo. How do you like them apples? Since you don't know what to do with Toledo and we do, why don't you fill in those blanks while you still can? Well, you know, it's so boring. Might have to do something to shake it up. Alright, in the meantime, I get to play, you know, Pride and Prejudice here on film and balls to the wall style. Look, I just shrunk my own head, but anyway, it's been way too much out here for it. Petrovich Starkovich. The old saying goes, I might as well be flying a sign that says class warfare. Just trying to get by, play some music. It's the end of the week, as it goes. I ain't out here begging, but people thought I was. I ain't begging for nothing. Huh. So I said you officially could use $2. Especially since I just did a religious ceremony on it. The last. Don't worry about it. I got about 36 minutes of recording time here. We're only 9 minutes just on the halfway mark for my usual size videos. 20-minute racketing. I could be racketeering or crowdsourcing, actually. Just go back and grab my goggles and, you know. How's it going today, sir? Hey, you help this YouTuber that's on Scream Road with $2? It's all right, man. Thank you. Yep. I'm just trying to get by, so I'd rather be doing something. That's why I do the YouTube and the guitar. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you. And I already played my fingers raw. I already played my fingers raw.
Yeah, but you love it, though.
I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. Thank you, man. Yep. That's about it, though. Laborious fingers. Well, I'm starting to ding. If my left fingers don't lock up, at least I'll play these suckers till they bleed. Thank you. Fine, gentlemen. Offer me at least a cigarette on that. It's been a rough day, and I don't know what tomorrow's gonna hold. I've managed to be legit the whole time, and when people ain't gonna, you know what I mean? So, yep, appreciate it, man. You have a good one. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't like to mislead people, if you haven't noticed that. I really don't. And I don't, mind you. As in, I don't mislead people. As in, that's like policy 0000. Yeah. You have a nice evening now. Yeah. But I'm only trying to make $1.71 by chance. You couldn't help out by chance. It's all right. Get back to my YouTubing. Try to play a little bit of music, especially since I ain't out here trying to make drug money or anything. How's it going? Hey, it's gonna get bright. As it gets. Anyway, there really ain't much else I can do out here. I mean, even with my education, doesn't fucking matter. My skills are fucked up because of my seizures and muscle dystrophy. Muscle spasm at the wazoo. I can't be trusted for heavy lifting. And English is not my first language. So, it doesn't work to turn me into one of these grunts. It's never gonna work. So what do you think I'm gonna run into when I'm useless to that kind of mentality? Either I stand out and do my own thing, or I'll go the way of the dinosaurs, effectively. Right now, I get more drunk listening to the traffic noise than a beer. So I got 3 main symptoms that'll occur. Nausea, disorientation, and slurred speech is what you're gonna see. Well, nausea normally happens first and last. So it's like I might get a ugh. At that point, it's my first warning to know either I get out of the light and all the reflective material coming off of, you know, sunshine bouncing off of everything, and makes a strobe light on the background, which I've shown you several times on here on YouTube. Hell, I even did the research on the military applications of such things. They call it a dazzler. Go figure. So.
If a nigga let you, if a nigga...
Here's the point. I had to deal with a situation that I literally have already made a couple sub videos about, and I have a 14-hour audio recording on that only the fucking CIA will fucking review. I got the spooks involved. I'm done. Fed up, and I'm spooking you out. So anyway, Aside from that, you know, the usual. It ain't like, I gotta find like a big old joke, plastic thing. I'm gonna turn into a fake ass crack pipe for these idiots out here. Just to mock them. I'm a medical marijuana caregiver. I think even people who smoke recreational weed are effectively heads. So we are not the same. So when I'm out here, there's nothing but my track record left. And you want to fuck with that? Well, it ain't gonna go well. I'm international for a reason. And this ain't no privilege. I don't believe in privileges. Well, it's a privilege to see me smile. For real. But that's more of a heart thing, not a mind thing. That's like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and let you like make, I should be charging you $5 a smile at that point. So I'm putting the guitar down. I've already played it. I played for 3 hours today for $2. And I left my last quarter on the counter for someone else who needed it. I don't care about the money. But if it's only down to a couple of goddamn dollars to make it by, then, well, I don't care about the money, but damn, I ain't out here doing for nothing. Like all this fucking real talk out here ain't for nothing. But don't worry about it, catch it on YouTube later. Hey, boss.
I'm sure I'm out.
So, that's just like you found her. Yeah. Just the way you found her. That's my old time joke on. That's a real one though. You know, if I had my documents right now, I could be like officially commandeer vehicle information. So don't worry about it. I was kissing the camera, man. Yeah, point of it in. Hey. Literally $1.71 play guitar here. I could. If I was after drugs, I could have charged it. I could have stole this as some drug dealer's kid for $20. You kidding me? I'm not after drugs. I'm not even an alcoholic. I'm trying to literally get by. $2 is gonna calm my jets. I'm gonna go drink in the cemetery for what people thought I was doing. That's what. I'll still reserve. At least I'm not going for a landing gear. I dumped half of it out to the dead. And let the other, yeah. Pretty much. Let it spin on its own. That was knocking itself over. People thought I was drunk already, so I just sat there and let the beer fall over on its own. So the ground has drank more than I have. Officially. Or next time, you know, I'll just put coffee in a beer can. You know, what am I gonna do? Go get some mini tacos and some Burger King? Here's what it is. You know, here's the funny thing. If I was anything else than that, anyway, you have a nice day. If I was anything else other than a medical marijuana caregiver, a certified tech, a foreign journalist, a multinational, I would be selling that to you instead. And that's the ultimate dishonor. That's why I don't respect none. If I can make more money being a fake everything you thought I was doing, that's a fucked up world, people. Yeah, have a good one now. It's a fucked up world. If I can make more money pretending to do what you thought I was doing. Be sitting here like, there's some drugs for sale. Selling drugs. You know I'm not. Anyway. I can fucking play that game. Like Donna Moore down there. You want some real names to drop that are official? Not her criminal extortion. Something about a rock and a hot place, or can't live with him, can't live without him. Not my words. For those who know. And the guy still vouched for me in the end. Mainly because I knew what was going on. Go figure that. Anyway. Excuse me, just a musician trying to make a couple bucks along his way. I'll play your song, man. I'm on YouTube just trying to make my way. And now I'm just propagandizing. Now I'm just patronizing. Probably ain't nothing on this. Since I'm not gonna worry about it. The headlight. What do you do with that? You have a nice day now. Wish me luck. Just trying to make $2. Not even. I'm trying to make $1.71. Get me a Steel Reserve and call it a day. Go drink with the dead with all the living I had to deal with. Hey.